Hello, dear hearts. Welcome to your January 2021 tarot card reading. I am excited to be with you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year by the time you see this video come out. What's interesting, guys, is that I do not know who I'm reading at this very moment, okay? I have been using these wonderful zodiac reading cards to make the selection in terms of which zodiac sign to read at any given time. So, I love that because I just feel like I don't have to come up with any logical order. It just flows. What I'm going to do probably moving forward is I'm going to start making sure I do the birthdays first. Libra, you're up. You are up. I love Libra. My sister's a Libra. Sun in Libra. Oh, your reading card says enjoy life with music, love, romance. And we have the number 7 here and harmony. So we'll see how that resonates with the reading that I'm going to do for you right now. So, without further ado, let's get started, dear Libra. I have really been enjoying doing these New Year's readings, guys. If you're not familiar with my channel, understand that my tarot readings are energy readings, so they may apply to just about any aspect of your life. All right, so I'm asking to read the energy surrounding circumstances, relationships. Sometimes they may pertain exclusively to twin flames. Others, there's some general elements. But this is the way that I feel I can actually provide messages to whoever may tune in at any given time or whoever's led here. So if you haven't done so already, please be sure to like and subscribe so that you may stay abreast of your readings, dear Libra, as they come out, okay? All right, dear Spirit, please show me the present energy moving into January 2021 for my dear Libra. Please show me the present energies moving into January 2021 for my dear, beautiful Libras. And I have the 3 of Rainbows, which is equivalent to the 3 of Pentacles, guidance. Dear Spirit, please show me the evolving energy, or the next energy for my dear Divine Masculine, moving into January 2021. Ooh, Spirit said, okay. The Rebel Libra. This is equivalent to the Emperor Tarot. Breaking limitations, breaking the chains that bound. All right, dear Spirit, please show me the energy for my dear Divine Feminine Libras moving into the month of January 2021. Please show me the evolving energies for Libra, dear Spirit. And I have completion, the final piece of the puzzle being put into place on something. Dear Spirit, please show me the evolving energies for my dear Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Libras moving into the month of January 2021. I have the Queen of Fire sharing. Dear Spirit, please show me the next evolving energies for Libra. Ooh, okay. 9 of Fire, exhaustion. Dear Spirit, please show me the next evolving energy for Libra moving into January 2021. Please show me the next evolving energy for Libra. 3 of Water, celebration. Okay, dear Libra, this is a very interesting combination of cards. Let's see what messages are in store for you. Okay, so dear Libra, moving into the month, I pulled the 3 of Pentacles, okay? This tells me that some of you, dear Libra, may be seeking some guidance from your guardian angels, from your spirit guides, from actual physical people like friends and family. Nonetheless, per this rendition, I think that it's more of a soul searching from within, praying to God about something. You're looking for guidance, but what is this about? Like, what guidance are you seeking, dear Libra, moving into the month? Okay, we have a new year here. I'm feeling that, you know, maybe guidance may be pertaining to how to proceed in regards to some practical matter in your life, how to proceed when it comes to a relationship in your life. Dear Spirit, please clarify the 3 of rainbows. Moving into January, what else does Libra need to know about this guidance? This energy of seeking guidance, seeking support for something, seeking direction. Whew. That's too many cards, dear Libra. Please show me, dear Spirit, for Libra. And I have the 7. Excuse me, the Chariot, the number 7 card, Major Arcana card here, and I have the Chariot. This is about you're seeking guidance in regards to going somewhere, perhaps. Maybe guidance on about where to go from here. And I'm getting that energy, like something could have happened moving into the year, some sudden change. I'm feeling some sudden change for my dear Libra. Some of you guys are needing to relocate. Perhaps last minute, perhaps you weren't preparing or you weren't planning for this particular shift to happen and you're being torn, okay? Some of you are seeking guidance in regards to a relationship. This relationship, you know, something may have happened. There was some type of mismatch in terms of miscommunication. Mismatch in terms of ideals or direction, and you're seeking guidance because maybe you and this particular person, or you and this partner, okay, within a business are pulling in 2 different directions, and you're seeking guidance. To me, it feels like some of you guys are seeking a happy medium in regards to something, okay? Compromise, that's coming to me. So, dear Libra, you know, you could be facing somewhat of a dilemma moving into January, okay? But let's clarify the Chariot, dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Libras. What is this about this Chariot, dear Spirit? Please show me. For my dear Libras. Libra, I have Judgment. So in some instances, something in regards to your situation may pertain to some past coming back to haunt somebody, or some past aspect, some past element coming back into play, okay? This could be a past relationship that you thought was long over coming back into view, and it's creating this tension, this pull away from the path you were on as the year ended. And now you feel torn and you need guidance, okay? This could also pertain to an awakening within yourself, understanding that the path that you're on may not be according to who you are at this particular point. It seems to me that some of you Libra have hit a growth spurt, per se, in expanding your mind, in your evolutionary process on your spiritual path. And as such, you are torn. And, you know, I'm just feeling like some of you don't want to continue down the path that you may have been on. And now you're seeking new direction. So that's going to apply to some of my Libras. All right. So, dear Spirit, please. And then this is also the Before Tarot. So, as you can see, these people, they're in this coffin and they haven't quite risen. So, you know, this could be definitely something simmering, that's been simmering beneath the surface for a long time, dear Libra. And now, you know, you're finally getting to the point where you're like, okay, I got to make change, because the way things have been working in this relationship, the things that have been happening with this partnership, with this friendship, it's just not working anymore. And so I need my inner guides. I need my spirit, my higher self. I need to seek that high priestess energy, that hierophant energy, dear Divine Masculine, in order to clarify, or you know, what it is or what direction I need to go in at this particular juncture in time. Let's get some more clarity though, dear Libra. What is this about, dear Spirit? This Judgment that leads to the... Ooh, okay. I just love how cards fly out of my hands, guys. And I have this is the In-Between Tarot. Okay, and this is the Ace of Cups that leads. So this is in regards to a love situation, an emotional situation, a friendship, a bonding situation. Somebody like that you're very close to. For the most part, I'm feeling more love relationships, but this definitely could be a friendship or an associate. Nonetheless, you know, there's something that's been simmering beneath the surface. You have Maybe some of you guys, dear Libra, are aware of somebody wanting to come back into your life, and now you're really, really understanding what it is that's drawing you together when you seem to have been apart in the past. In other instances for you, dear Libra, this is pertaining to more separation, you know, leaving something behind, something buried beneath the surface that needs to come to the light in regards to a love situation. Something that you thought would work is just not working anymore. For the most part, that's what it seems to me is more about things being pushed apart than coming together. But in a few select instances, it also has the opposite meaning of being pulled together. So you know how it applies to you, dear Libra. But let's see. Do I want to clarify? I think that's a good way. So, you know, coming into the month, you definitely are seeking guidance, okay? All right. So, moving on to the divine masculine energy, I have the Rebel. The Rebel is equivalent to the Emperor Tarot. Dear Libra, divine masculine. You can't get any more masculine than the Emperor. This guy knows what he wants. He says what he says what he means, and he means what he says. He's all about marriage. He's all about stability. He's all about protection. He's all about structure. This may also pertain to a manager, a boss within your company. You know, for those where that energy is playing out in that area of their life. Let's clarify this Rebel. This particular rendition of the Osho Tarot, it's about breaking limitations. So dear divine masculine may have found himself in a situation where he needed to break the chains of limitation, okay? Or he successfully breaks the chain of limitation in a particular situation. Now, with that being said, you know, I want you guys to understand that the divine masculine energies that I'm reading right now may pertain to divine masculine Libra, or this could pertain to the partner for dear divine feminine Libra, okay? So the divine masculine, he's breaking limitations in some way. Dear Spirit, let's clarify the Rebel for my dear divine masculine Libras moving into the month of January. I haven't really done my cards like that. I don't want to bend my cards, guys, so bear with me with this shuffling. All right, dear Spirit, please clarify the Rebel for my dear Libras. That's too many cards. For my dear Libras, moving into January 2021. Let's clarify, dear Spirit. And I have the Magician. This is about being the creator. Do you see that infinity symbol on this guy's hoodie? It looks like he is creating. Okay, so there was something that dear divine masculine wanted to manifest as it pertains to a relationship, okay? And maybe there was something that was holding dear divine masculine back. And now he's ready to break those chains of limitation because he understands that he wants to be free. He wants to provide support to somebody, okay? So he's cast his lot. He's cast his intentions upon the water. And he's looking for a return in some way. Because he feels like he's finally on the right path. He stopped doubting himself. He's become more confident. But let's gain better insight, more insight. Dear Spirit, what is this about? The Magician and the Rebel, two major arcana. So this is a very significant event for dear divine masculine here in... Okay, yeah. Because dear divine masculine may have been in a situation where he may have had his heart broken, or he broke somebody else's heart, okay? It could be a situation where he recognized heartbreak before it actually happened. As you can see, this heart, you know, these swords, they're not piercing this heart right here, okay? In certain cases, this could pertain to third-party situations. Nonetheless, okay, the dear divine masculine Libra is like, okay, I don't want to break any hearts, okay? I have recognized how I can circumvent this type of behavior, this type of hurt and pain by being the creator and being true to my authenticity and being true to who I am. And as such, I break the limitations. I push against the grain, per se, in order to achieve something more stable, something greater, something more structured, you know, in this life. So let's clarify some more. So we have the Three of Swords, right? And that's the before tarot. And that's why you didn't see the swords piercing the heart, okay? Maybe your divine masculine was tempted in the past and he realized that he's better than that. I'm hearing that. I'm better than that. You know, I don't want to go down these paths. I want to be the rebel. I want to do what's right, even if it seems like the weak or the soft thing to do. You know, in some instances. Dear Divine Spirit, please clarify the Three of Swords for my dear. Oh, 2 fell out. That's not too many cards, so we'll see how they correlate. I have the Queen of Cups, which moves into the King of Cups position. This tells me this is definitely about a relationship. Some of my dear Libras were torn, you know, torn between people in regards to their relationships, okay? The King of Cups, he's very loving. The Queen of Cups is very loving. This tells me that also this may pertain to a twin flame or a soulmate situation, okay? Dear Divine Masculine knows what he wants. He is the creator of his reality, okay? And he wants to break the chains of limitation and come closer to somebody, all right? He doesn't want to break anybody's heart, though, so he's very careful. So for those Libras that may have been in a karmic situation, they want to be careful to do the right things in terms of how to end, you know, situations that they're not meant to be in anymore, and how to bring love into their life, and one that's conducive with karma, you know, and creating a good karma. I also see the Justice and the Hangman tarot coming into play. So this tells me definitely that there's some type of justice being enacted in the legal arena. There's a lot of self-reflection and looking inside. You can see that this Justice card, this lady, she's riding on the horse and she's kind of blindfolded. Somebody in this particular situation may not be able to see exactly what's happening behind the scenes as it pertains to their partner. Nonetheless, okay, this person is riding in, holding the scales of balance. Now, this also pertains to you, dear Libra. You know, you are the Justice Tarot. Okay, and it seems to me that you came to a position that that Divine Masculine, he went inside, okay? He went inside and he asked for inspiration. He was stuck. He didn't know where to move or where to go or what the next move should be in regards to a certain situation. He has to wrap up some legal element in order to move forward in some instances, okay? Others is just it's a reference point for being fair in a situation. Or both, okay? And as such, you know, to achieve what needs to be achieved, or to bring together the soulmate twin flame dynamic in the most fair and impartial way possible. One that tries to avoid heartbreak, you know, if possible. All right? Because he understands that he is the creator and he is not limited. He can throw those chains off. So you may apply that any way you like, Libra. I could even see that being applied in a career situation. Actually having faith, I'm hearing blind faith sometimes. Having a blind faith because some things are out of our control. But we always want to do things whenever possible, wherever possible, walking the higher road per se. Taking the higher road or the higher paths to the places that we are meant to be or are meant to go in this life. Moving on, I have the Divine Feminine energy, which is completion. Completion is equivalent to the World Tarot. In this particular rendition, the final piece of the puzzle is snapping into place for dear Libra. But what is this about? You're completing something. You're starting back at square one, okay? The reason you're starting at square one again is because you have completed a cycle, dear Divine Feminine Libra. You've completed a cycle, you've completed a project, okay? You're putting the final piece of the puzzle into place. You can see the bigger picture. In some instances, some have completed a move in their life, some major move. Both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine have major arcana cards. Okay, so these are major developments that are happening for you this month, dear Libra. Some of you, dear Divine Feminine Libras, are placing the final piece of the puzzle in place in regards to a relationship or the ending of such a relationship for a select amount of you. Dear Spirit, please clarify completion For my dear divine feminine Libras moving into the month of January 2021. What's this about, dear spirits? Completion for my dear Libra. Yeah, definitely. Some of you, definitely. This is the 10 and the completion. This is like, oh my gosh. Some of you are finally settling down. Okay, you're finally getting what you want in regards to your relationship, in regards to your family life. Something to do with children and providing stability in an environment and in a world that is so in flux right now. Somehow, dear Libra, divine feminine, you have been afforded the opportunity to bring stability to your surroundings, to bring a bit of happiness. Some happy aspects have allowed you to snap the final piece of the puzzle into play this month. But let's clarify further for you, dear divine feminine Libra. What is this completion about, dear spirit, for my dear Libras here in January 2021? What is this about, dear spirit? For Libra, King of Wands. So yeah, somebody has some male influence, a dependable partner, a dependable boyfriend, a dependable husband, a dependable life partner. Something changed for the better. Somebody has the support of their lover, or this could also pertain to a father figure, or otherwise a male masculine counterpart in your life that helps to provide some type of stability within your life. And as such, you're able to complete a certain area in regards to this relationship, or in regards to a project that you had ongoing in your life here in January, okay? The King of Wands, he's very passionate, all right? He knows what he wants. He's very confident, all right? He's the one who knows exactly what he wants, when he wants it, who he wants it from. And he's very mature, and he really admires the woman that's in his life, all right? That's bringing him the smile that you see on this guy's face, right? Dear divine feminine is coming to completion in regards to somebody of that caliber in her life, whether it's solidly forming a family or completing a cycle with this particular person. It could work either way. Dear spirit, please clarify completion as it pertains to the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Please clarify, dear spirit, for my dear divine feminine Libras here in January 2021. And I have the Knight of Wands meets the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this particular individual, dear divine feminine Libra, he may have come in fast. He may have seemed like a player in some instances. Some of you guys met somebody. He came in. He had a message for you. He swept you off your feet. He was like the knight in shining armor. His charisma is likely out of this world. And, you know, dear divine feminine, you may not have been sure about him at first, okay? You may not have been sure about him because you consider yourself the Queen of Wands, all right? More mature, more settled, very confident in what she wants. But you did give this relationship an opportunity in the past, okay? Because you thought that you could grow together. Sometimes we are at different places, but we're still compatible. And it looks like, you know, this particular divine masculine evolved over time. Or something's going to happen to trigger an evolvement within him, so that he may provide the stability that you're looking for within your relationship. This stability could come in the form of greater commitment for you, Libra. I feel like some of you guys are going to be walking into a time period this month where, you know, you may be willing to accept or snap the final piece of the puzzle into place for a higher level of commitment between you and a loved one, between you and a job, if that's the case. But I'm feeling, because of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands energy showing up here, I'm feeling like that again, this is a soulmate twin flame situation, likely. Okay, this could also be a karmic relationship. Nonetheless, this is really highlighting partnerships, love relationships, soulmate relationships. So I'm seeing that that's happening for many of you guys. There's going to be some interaction between the masculine and divine energies. Even if you're single, you're going to have some type of interaction, some type of evolvement, okay? In those situations where you're single, maybe you have your eye on somebody, your divine masculine, and you know, You're breaking the chains of limitation. Whatever's been holding you back in the past is no longer holding you back this month, moving into this new year. And dear Divine Feminine, you're completing something. You're completing a thought process per se, and because you know exactly what it is you want. And based on what you have observed in your past, the happiness you know you want, you're able to make decisions that are beneficial and fruitful for you. All right, so moving right along, we have the evolving energies for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Libras, okay? I'm tuning into the Queen of Fire. Again, the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Wands are equivalent. So you're coming up again with this confident person, this mature woman. Again, this woman, she knows what she wants. She provides for her family. She's loving. She's kind. She's just exudes confidence. And she actually not only exudes it for herself, but for others. She believes in somebody. She believes in somebody, but let's clarify this Queen of Fire. Also, you know, the Queen of Fire tells me that this particular queen is about sharing something. What is the Queen of Fire sharing? All right. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Water. Dear Divine Feminine, this could be you. Or dear Divine Masculine, this could be your partner. Queen of Fire, please clarify, dear Spirit, the Queen of Fire for my dear Divine Masculine. Dear Divine Feminine, Libras, here in January. Oh yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to get proposed to. Some of you that are single are going to receive an offer in regards to a date, in regards to making your relationship status official. There's so much of that happening this year. I think amongst all sides, this is definitely going to be a year of babies, which I don't see babies here. This is also going to be a year for marriage or proposals. So that's what it looks like here to me. There's going to be a time period for sharing this month, dear Libra, okay? And this may be a result of actually receiving an offer, some material gift. You may receive a gift from somebody unexpectedly, you know, this year. Or this month, excuse me. Of course, this year. Nonetheless, you know, it looks very promising, this beginning of materialization in some very, very important aspect of your life. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Ace of Pentacles for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Libra. Here in January, please clarify the Ace of Pentacles, dear Spirit, for Libra. King of Pentacles, again. This person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or if they're not, this energy, this earth energy could factor very heavily in their birth chart, okay? But definitely some of my Libras are going to receive a proposal, an offer to take in a relationship to the next level. You're leveling up this month, Libra. You're completing puzzles, you're breaking limitations. And so what this tells me is that as you're entering the month, you may be seeking guidance, but you're going to also receive the answers, and those answers are going to come through rather quickly for you this month. But let's clarify further this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very solid. He knows what he wants. He's mature. You know, even with the knights running in, you know, that seem to be the fast talkers in some instances, it seems like you're evolving towards or moving towards more mature aspects within your already existing relationships or within the new relationships that are taking, you know, things to the next level. Taking commitment, taking, you know, making offers that signal progress. Dear Spirit, please clarify the King of Pentacles for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Libras here in January. Oh yeah, 9 of Swords to 10 of Swords. Somebody was, you know, things may not have been as they appear. Something was keeping somebody up at night, you know. They felt like swords were being put in their back, you know. They felt like things, and this is an intellectual card. Somebody was definitely heartbroken, but they moved past it. For some of you, dear Libra, an ending happened in the past. Could be the not too distant to distant past that heartbreak happened. You felt like you couldn't get up and move. You know, this was a temporary ending in terms of happiness because you were able to progress. Likely this could have been the male masculine energy within the situation, but it could be for either partner, all right? Nonetheless, after this heartbreak, you were better able to be available for what was really meant for you, dear Libra. So if you're in a situation where you have to let something go early this month, or anytime this month, understand that it's preparing you for something better. Okay, if it hasn't materialized, for some of my Libras, it's definitely looking like it's going to materialize for you this month. Okay, leveling up per se. Okay, Libra, and moving on, the next evolving energy is the Nine of Fire, which is exhaustion. The Nine of Fire is equivalent to the Nine of Wands tarot. Now, the Nine of Fire is exhaustion because you're exhausted. Maybe you're waiting on something. You're exhausted waiting on something. There's so much happening. Maybe you need to slow down. This is a gentle reminder that this month, take time to slow down sometimes, okay? You may be juggling a lot this month, but dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Libras, there's only one you, okay? It's worth taking the time just to balance things out, all right? To enjoy life, turn on some music, relax, because there's going to be so much energy flowing through this month for you that you can easily overdo things. And so that's why this card is coming out. In some instances, some of you, dear Libra, are waiting on something, and maybe you're exhausted from waiting on something. But let's clarify, dear Libra, what is this Nine of Fire about for Libra, dear Spirit? Please clarify the Nine of Fire. Ace of Wands, because you started this was a new idea, a new endeavor, this burning passion. This passion came within you, and you saw the first fruits or the first initiation of some idea that's been burning within your soul, within your mind, within your heart. And maybe you want something so bad that it's exhausting you. You're working so hard to achieve this goal, to meet this deadline. And it's exhausted you, dear Libra. But let's get some more clarity on the Ace of Wands. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Fire, Ace of Wands for my dear Libra here in January 2021. Please clarify, dear Spirit. The Lovers. Okay, some of you are exhausted of a relationship. This is a Lovers, or maybe you're exhausted because this person is trying to come back into your life, and you just think back and say, oh, this person really exhausted me. Do I even want to give them a chance? This is the Lovers Tarot. This is also the Before Tarot, which tells me that this guy, he's about to take this lady's hand, okay? But even before it gets to that point, just a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Thank you for being here, okay? When I left, I was talking about the Lovers and somebody extending a hand. Maybe this is also speaking of soulmate situations. There's some idea that may have come, and maybe you're putting in a lot of effort, or somebody in your environment is putting forth a lot of effort, and it's exhausting. This tells me this could definitely pertain to physical exhaustion, mental exhaustion, okay? But let's clarify further this exhaustion. What is this exhaustion about for dear Libra? Moving into the month of January 2021. Whew. This is it. I have the Four of Wands that leads to the Three of Wands, okay? So, in this particular rendition, there's a lot going on. There's a celebration. There's a party that leads to waiting. So this tells me that, particularly this exhaustion may come from party, from a socializing, a particular exhaustion from maybe disengaging with the world, with life. Exhaustion for those who are newly coupled. Just exhaustion with waiting on something. Nonetheless, it seems like, there was some good times in the past, in the not too distant past, or the distant past, okay? And, now you're waiting for the next development as it pertains to a particular relationship, as it pertains to a particular career path, or something otherwise that you're very passionate about. More than likely, it's related to relationships for most Libras, all right? A new idea came to mind, and you've kicked off. You kicked off something, some passionate endeavor in regards to your relationship or project or friendship, all right? And as such, you may be feeling a little exhausted this month, dear Libra. The next evolving energy for Libra is the Three of Waters, which is celebration. I find it interesting that this comes up after the Four of Wands that leads to Three of Wands rendition. There's so much there may be some celebrations actually happening this month. Also with the Four of Wands leading to the Three of Wands, maybe there are some of you guys who are getting married. Some of you guys are celebrating with some girlfriends in some other capacity, some really good friends. Maybe celebrating engagement, because we saw engagement come into view this month. So you could be celebrating that, celebrating the promotion of status within a relationship or friendship, celebrating a physical promotion as it pertains to your career path. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Three of Waters for my dear Libra. Moving into the month of January 2021. That's it. So this tells me that in some instances for you, dear Libra, it's pertaining to a love situation. This is a loving person. He has definitely proposed to you. Emperor energy. This could be an Aries. This could be a Taurus. This could be anybody with those signs in their chart. Rising, moon sign. Nonetheless, it's led to celebration. Somebody offered you a cup of love. In some instances where marriage is not indicated, this could be the let's be exclusive sentiment. So, you know, you guys have a beautiful reading, Libra. Some of you guys have accepted a new cup of love. Okay, from somebody. All right, so, and as such, you know, you are celebrating. For those who are single, you are celebrating being single and being available to manifest or be that creator and manifester of what you really want in this life, dear Divine Masculine. Remember the Magician? Dear Divine Feminine, you've completed the piece of a puzzle. You're leaving things behind that no longer serve you, and you're willing to accept and embrace those things which do serve your greater good. And you have the courage, you have the tenacity to bounce back in those situations that would pertain to. I'm clarifying the Emperor and the Ace of Cups, and I have the Star Tarot. This is the in-between tarot. The star leads to the moon. This celebration could happen at night, okay? It can happen definitely within this month, all right? Some celebration may occur with those that you love, those closer to you. I believe that in this particular rendition, you wished upon a star. In the star, you know, the manifestation happened. All right, the moon is illuminating your path. All right, which led to new love in some instances, which led to promotion in some instances, which led to proposals in some instances. Dear Spirit, let's clarify one more time the celebration that dear Libra will be engaging in this month, the energy of celebration. Please clarify the Three of Waters, King of Swords. Okay. So this is talking about the King of Swords. He knows what he wants. He says what he means and means what he says. His energy is very similar. He has many traits that the Emperor also embraces, which the Emperor showed up also in this particular energy. The King of Swords brings structure and order where there is none. All right. He may be perceived as dealing a heavy hand when it comes to situation. This can represent a physical person in your life that ushers in some type of structure that you needed. This person inspired you in some way. All right. Even in his harsh tone or his very, very serious tone, he ushered in a dream for you. Okay. Some of you guys may have been in a situation where you didn't know what direction to go in, and you sought advice from somebody. You had a masculine energy that you sought for help. All right. And he was able to actually help spark that hope within you, which had you wishing upon a star, and help illuminate a path. Definitely, this can pertain to a career path. This may also pertain to a relationship and just being inspired in general by somebody who tells it like it is, per se. All right, so you guys had an interesting month, dear Libra. I want to say that, okay, I want to summarize your reading. for you. Okay, moving into the month, you may be seeking some guidance as it pertains to a relationship. Some of you guys are being pulled in two separate directions, all right? You're not being pulled together. Something is being resurrected from your past. Something that maybe is long buried. Some pain perhaps. Some memory is being brought back up as it pertains to a love offer and a love relationship, okay? And as such, you feel pulled in two different directions and you're seeking guidance from your inner voice. As indicated by your reading, you're going to receive the answers quite swiftly this month. That's the energy. Your divine masculine is moving into the month, breaking limitations. He's breaking the chains of limitation in regards to something because he understands that he is the creator, the master creator of his reality. And in such case, he is also trying not to hurt somebody, okay? Those swords are not piercing a heart. He's trying to be careful and fair and just in his relations. This is likely in regards to a love relationship, a soulmate relationship, or even a karmic relationship where justice comes in and the fair and just things are being done, Libra. Justice also represents you, okay? Coming in to enact justice in some way within your environment. You have been at a standstill contemplating, asking for guidance, and now you're making a move and you're setting things right. Because you want to break whatever's been holding you back, your divine masculine. Dear divine feminine, you're snapping the final piece of the puzzle into place in regards to a relationship, in regards to your career, or otherwise in regards to a friendship or a project that you may have been working on. This particular final piece is related to happiness, health, wealth, family, stability, all the things that make us comfortable in this world and in this life physically. All right, this particular completion may have been triggered by a particular masculine energy who's very confident and passionate and knows exactly what it is that he wants. In many instances, this is indicating definitely a deepening of commitment or level of commitment within dear divine feminine Libra's life, okay? The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands indicate that some of my dear Libras, at least, were in a situation where maybe a knight in shining armor came through and swept them off their feet and then trotted along. And in some instances, this Knight of Wands may have evolved to the King of Wands. In other instances, dear divine feminine Libra put an end to dealing with childish behaviors and opted to engage or start a relationship or find stability with a gentleman of more mature status who's also very confident and respectful towards her. The evolving energy for Libra is the Queen of Fire. This could definitely be highlighting the passionate energy within dear Libra. This could also indicate a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, dear divine masculine. This could be the partner. It looks like for some of my Libras, there's going to be a gift, an offer of a higher level of commitment, a higher level to a project, a higher level of commitment within a relationship, even up to marriage proposals. And this is going to be coming from a guy, a manager within your career, or a mature gentleman in your environment who really sees you as being their reason for breathing this month, okay? And they're ready to take your relationship to the next level. All right, this is after perhaps a period of heartbreak for some of my dear Libras. Moving along, we have the Nine of Fire, which is exhaustion. Some of you guys are going to be exhaustion. This is a gentle reminder to be very mindful of your energy levels. You have some very great ideas pending as it pertains to something you're very passionate about, okay? But it's okay to have those ideas. It's okay to address everything you need to. You might have some celebrations, some invitations, of course, socially distanced invitations to attend to this month. Pace yourself, okay? Because there is an energy surrounding the idea of perhaps feeling a bit exhausted with everything going on or happening. Good, happy times can also make you feel exhausted sometimes. If you've been waiting for an answer as it pertains to something you're passionate about, understand that it's coming in. Don't worry yourself to death. The answer is coming in, okay? And there's going to be a celebration that happens as a result of something that you're waiting on, or this could be a celebration in regards to your relationship evolving, all right? Marriage proposal, are definitely indicated with the Emperor there. This could be a celebration in regards to a new cup of love that has been offered to you this month, dear Libra. All right, because now you wish on a star, and now by you doing that, the moon came out and illuminated your new path. Okay, and this may have been a result of a very hard but truthful, authentic conversation that came from somebody of masculine energy who helped to help you see things a little clearer. Just because they cut through the confusion with that sword, you see. He's got the sword, like, and this person who came in and triggered this, received his intellectual inspiration from above. All right. And so, you know, this is a beautiful reading for you all. I am so pleased. You guys have to let me know what happens this month and how these cards relate to your situation in the comment section below. But in the meantime, let's look. Spirit just moved that fast. Let's see what else there is for dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Libras here in January. Share your wisdom with others. Okay, dear Libra. And it says, shine your light. Okay, so this is, again, about celebration. All right. It's about sharing. All right. So there's going to be opportunity this month, dear Libra, for sharing, for engaging with others, with your partner, okay, with your colleagues. And this is the Hermit. I find that interesting. So you've been inspired. You received an answer from your angel guides, or whoever else, whoever you pray to in this life, okay? We're going to see what other messages there are for you in regards to shedding your light, shining your light, and sharing with others. This lady, yeah, she's ready. She's shining her light. And that's where you guys are. Let's see here. Come down off the mountain and develop the gifts you have been given. Speak your truth. When you're blessed, speak your truth, okay? You don't have to be humble about it, dear Libra. Of course, I'm a Leo telling you this, Libra. Because in your thankfulness, you can spread the cheer and joy all around. Not with the desire or need to have people be happy for you, but just to express thankfulness. There's something healthy about expressing thankfulness. And it looks like you guys have a lot of to celebrate this month, okay? And it's okay to proclaim it off of that mountaintop if you want to. All right? No shame, okay? And with that, I am going to conclude your reading, dear Libra. Please be sure to like and subscribe so that you stay abreast on your reading, your February reading, when it comes out later on this month. And with that being said, much love and many blessings to you.